Hey you guys, this is Sherelle here with Lovely Notary. So happy that you guys have come back to watch another video. And today I'm gonna talk to you about what they won't tell you about this notary business. I'm gonna let you know a couple things that I've learned along the way, so stay tuned. Okay, so let's just jump right into this and get started. So I'm gonna be doing more videos on some of the companies that you can sign up with as a signing agent or as a notary. And some of the companies, I don't know how many of them do it. I'm sure all of them do it, I'm assuming. But the ones that I've dealt with, if you have a signing and you kind of mess up or you miss a signature or get a date incorrect, of course, when you let them know, or if they find out once you send the paperwork back in, they're gonna have you go back out to that person's house and fix it correctly. And if it's the next day, they have to sign for the previous day, which was the original date of the signing for the documents. And you know, you're thinking, oh, okay, you know, this is, you know, I made a mistake, my bad, I'm so sorry, I'll go fix it and refax it and all that crazy stuff. But they put a ding on your name. I don't know if it's like a harsh ding or like a ding, but they kind of put a little notch by your name to kind of let them know, like, okay, this person is kind of messing up a little bit. You know, you have your superstar notaries out there, I'm sure, who just don't make any mistakes, okay? But I'm still early on in this, so I've made mistakes for sure. So basically, just be careful when doing your signings, and just be as meticulous and as just make sure you triple, quadruple check all your papers. That's something I wasn't doing in the beginning, and I had to go back to people's houses like a few times to get signatures that were missed or signed incorrectly or whatever. So just know that they're taking note anytime you mess up. Another thing that they may ding you on is a lot of times when they want you to fax things back, they want you to do the signing, they want you to do the scan backs or fax backs, and they want you to mail the documents that same day because they do overnight. So make sure that you make it a goal to take all of your documents and send them all off the day you do the signing. Some places are kind of okay with it, especially if it's like an evening signing. Then obviously if you're signing at 6 o'clock, they don't expect you to send the paperwork off unless you're, you know, one of your places, UPS or FedEx, are open late. But for the most part, if they know you're doing the evening signing, for the most part, you need to make sure you at least do the fax backs, and then they understand that you have to go the next morning and mail it off. But that is like high priority to get those documents off your hands. You do not want to keep those documents with you. This is your client's personal information on there, probably social security numbers, you know, it's all the amounts of money that they're going to pay for the house. So a lot of that information is very, very private, and they don't want you to keep it, so you have to send that stuff back ASAP. I just say make it a goal to send the paperwork back as soon as possible. They will know when you have not, and they will ask you, hey, make sure you send this out today, this needs to be done today. Sometimes even in the emails they'll tell you, you know, it has to be sent back to FedEx or UPS today. So, you know, just be very cautious of that, and make sure that you read the description in your email whenever you get your signing, because those things are required and they do not forget, okay? They will text you, they will call you and email you like, hey, we need those documents. Have you sent them off yet? So just make sure you just do it. Don't even give them a reason to worry that you won't send the paperwork off the same day. Just do your job and just do it the best that you can. So that's I'm just saying. So another thing is, it's okay to turn jobs down. A lot of times, a lot of us notaries and signing agents, we have full-time jobs. When I was working a full-time job and I jumped into the notary business, I was turning down stuff every day during the daytime especially. So I could only pick up more so the later signings in the evening and stuff like that. So it's okay to turn the jobs down, but just don't overdo it, because when they realize that you're not accepting jobs over time, they'll just kind of like decrease the emails and notifications to you, because they probably assume, well, she's too busy or he has this going. I'm sure they, you know, I don't know what they assume, but if you're not ever picking up signings, then they're not going to reach out to you, because for them, it's a waste of their time. You know what I'm saying? So even if you do get to the signing that they ask you about and someone's already picked it up, at least just accept it and say that you could have done it, so that they know that you're alive, okay? Make sure that they know that you're alive. Respond and all that kind of good stuff to those emails. Even if you're too late, it's okay. Another thing that you can do for yourself and for your own mobile notary business is communicate with these companies that you're getting signings from. It's always good to communicate and really create a relationship, a work relationship. Okay, don't get inappropriate. Create a work relationship with these companies, because the more that you respond, the more signings that you do, and the more that you just kill it, they're gonna maybe consider you to be one of their employees or somebody that they have on call. So a lot of times that's just like, that's an assignment that you don't even have to work hard for. You have the job. They're gonna call you whenever they need you. If you turn them down, it's okay, but they know you're a good employee. So they want notaries who are gonna get in there, get the job done, and move on to the next thing. That's for title companies, deed companies, lenders. Just try to create a good relationship with them. Even the emails, just respond nicely, like all is done, all is sent back, all is faxed, you know, sent to FedEx. Just keep communicating with them. They like that. They don't want to have to reach out to you and see what you're doing. They want to know that you can do it and that you're gonna do it. So I just definitely say to keep communicating with these companies. Some of them, like I said, they may just have a contract with you only. They may say, hey, we love your work. We've had you a few times, so let's make a deal, you know? So then you have contract companies that you're working with that you've created great relationships with, work relationships with, I should say. So it's really good to communicate, because they're gonna communicate back. And if they need you, they will call you, and they need you, okay? So another thing that I learned is that agencies share notary lists. Some of them have sister companies, or, you know, one company, you know, built another company, and, you know, they're connected and they share lists. I was on a list with Notary Cafe, who got me a lot of work. And I've noticed that other companies are sending me emails in the same format as Notary Cafe's company. And I'm like, okay, so is it still Notary Cafe? It says a whole different type of signing company or signing service name. So I just communicated. I emailed them and I was like, hey, I noticed these companies are reaching out, and they were like, oh yeah, they have access to our list of notaries. So if they ever need a notary and they don't have one on their own list, they can reach out to Notary Cafe's list and see me on there. A few of those companies have actually been reaching out to me to get jobs. So it is very, very true. It's not illegal. Don't feel like somebody's like all in your business, but it's just all about business. They're just trying to get work done, and they share a list. But there's one thing that you have to be cautious of. So I've also been getting a lot of emails from companies saying, hey, notaries needed, notaries needed. And when you start to read the email, they're like, we have thousands of notaries in all of these cities and states and counties. You should be on our list, pay $14.99 a month. And I'm like, so you want me to be on your list as a notary, but you can't get me jobs, but other people can see my name on your list and know that I'm a notary. So I don't know. Some of them have like subscriptions where you're like the bronze, the platinum, the gold. I mean, it's just, it's a lot, but you have to pay extra money to be on these lists. For me, I'm good. I'm good on that. I don't want to be on a list to just sit there and somebody glance at my name possibly, you know. And I mean, if you think about it, there's probably thousands upon thousands of other names sitting there in your city that also are looking for jobs too. So it kind of, to me, seems like a overcrowd, it's too much going on. So I say stay away from those emails and kind of beware. If I do, I'm gonna check my emails and see if I see some of the names of those companies, and I'll put them down here or somewhere in the description, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere for y'all to be able to find it, so that you know these companies and you see these emails and you're aware as well. If you do choose to put your name on the list, that's great. Just know that they're gonna be charging you monthly. So I've seen someone charge like $9.99, $4.99 a month, $14.99 a month, and I just feel like, if you're not gonna send me jobs from this list that I'm already on, then I really don't feel like it's necessary to be on the list. I don't know, to each his own. So it's really up to you. But there are companies that do share names, and there are companies that just hold your name on their platform so they can make money off of you. That's how I feel. That's what I think it is. I could be wrong, and maybe they are giving you some work. I don't know. But for me, I'm just like, nah, I'm good on that. Okay, so another thing I noticed was when I was working full time, like I said, and I was getting the emails to get jobs, I was having to turn them down. And I mean, I was turning down anywhere from like 3 to 5 signings a day. Because they were all in the daytime. I work in the daytime. I don't get off till 2. I got to get home. So a lot of times I was picking up later stuff. But I noticed that the more I turned down, they started to slowly email me less jobs. And I wasn't okay with that, but it's okay because there's other signing companies out there as well that you can sign up with who will get you jobs too. But just know that if it's okay to decline jobs here and there, but if you're constantly saying no, 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 I really think they're gonna say, okay, well, you know, let's back off. Maybe they're too busy. Maybe, you know, maybe they won't be able to pick up a signing, and they may go to somebody on their list who's always willing to pick up signings. So, you know, it's kind of to each his own, but I would say if you're gonna do this at least part-time, try to pick up jobs 1 to 2 times a week if you can. Just let them know, like I said, that you're alive, because that's what they want to know, is that you're alive and you can do the job. All right, you guys, well, that is it for today. I'm gonna come out with some more videos very soon on some of the companies who I get jobs from, and even some more companies that I don't get jobs from, so that you all can be a part of these signing lists and get work from everywhere, basically, is why I'm pointing everywhere like that. Thank you guys for watching my channel, watching my video. Check it out. Go check out my other stuff. I have some good content and some really good information to help you guys out to be successful mobile notary signing agents. So please check out my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like. Please leave a comment. I don't care what the comment is. Just say, hey girl, you know what I'm saying? Talk to me, hit me up, I'm here. Let me know how y'all are doing out there. How is it going in the field for you as a notary? All that good stuff. I would love to start a really good community of people commenting and just sharing their experiences. So, and I'm a good responder too. I'm responding. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a blessed day.